Howdy, my name is John, and the insect I will be defending is a Cincindilla sagittata, or six-spotted tiger beetle.
My name is Julia Roberts, and I have the insect, the water scorpion, and its scientific name is the Nepene apiculata.
Our question today is which of these insects are the better predator? The Cincindilla sexugata, or six-spotted tiger beetle, is a common insect in North America, most commonly found in deciduous forests located in Minnesota, Rhode Island, and Ontario, and it can be found as far south as Kentucky. The most prominent feature of the insect is their large, overlapping mandibles. Along with these mandibles, the most prominent feature, as their common name implies, is the spots on their back. Although there are typically six of these spots, the specific number on individuals may vary due to mutations. They start life as an egg that the female lays in sandy patches on the forest floor. Once the egg hatches, they burrow into the ground and start their predator life. The larvae will lie in their burrow until another insect passes by. The larvae will then lunge out and attack. The spider beetle spends about 1 year developing as a larvae before pupating, and has a total lifespan of 2 years. During adulthood, the beetle spends most of its time in sunlit patches of clear undergrowth, hunting for prey such as caterpillars, ants, and spiders. The tiger beetle is very fast, able to run at speeds up to 5 miles an hour. This may sound slow, but when taking their size into account, it is equivalent of a human running at speeds up to 300 miles an hour. The tiger beetle's method of attack is unusual, as it stops and starts while chasing its prey, which is then tears apart once caught. Although they are not social insects, many beetles will often congregate in the same patch. Tiger beetles will rarely attack humans, only doing so when provoked. When they do attack, it is generally painless, and the bite is very weak.
So the water scorpion are actually not related to scorpions at all. However, they are very powerful predatory insects. They belong to the insect order of the Hemiptera. The water scorpions mate by the male producing chirping sounds by rubbing his forelegs together to attract the female. The female then later lays about 30 eggs during the summer months, either amongst algae or on water plants. The eggs have 7 long hairs to keep it afloat and to help the eggs breathe as well. Once they emerge from the eggs, the water scorpions go through incomplete metamorphosis, to which the adult stage they go through a series of molts, and it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to fully mature into an adult. The water scorpion lives in the water close to the surface, and they use their tails to breathe. They have 3 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of wings. Their name comes from their powerful forelegs that are adapted for grasping prey. Once they have caught their prey, they inject a paralyzing venom which helps quickly liquefy the contents of their prey. Their prey includes water fleas, tadpoles, water lice, freshwater shrimps, small water worms, larvae from mayflies, stoneflies, and water beetles. Their eyes are adapted to see the polarization of UV light off the bodies of water of which they live in. Even though they live in water, they actually don't like swimming. They normally just cling onto water plants either in lakes, ponds, or shallow, slow-flowing water. They are also called toe biters because they may bite swimmers. However, they are not harmful to humans.
Our insects live in very different environments and have very different methods of attack. I think it's hard to ignore the sheer power and force behind the chase and attack of the tiger beetle. But since we're talking about which one is the best predator, I would be remiss if I failed to mention that unlike the tiger beetle, the water scorpion just sits and waits for its prey to come near. Can you really call that being a predator? It's more like a spider's web, waiting for prey to fall into its lap than true predation. As for the tiger beetle, it is the fastest insect in the world. It is so fast that its own nervous system cannot keep up with its movement, which is why its attack is so jerky. The tiger beetle must stop periodically in order to relocate its prey. This may seem like a disadvantage, but the tiger beetle more than makes up for these small delays with its speed. It also has a unique way to navigate obstacles while in motion. It keeps the antenna pointed out in a V shape and does not move them while in motion. The antenna serves as guides. Whenever they run into obstacles, they bend and flex, sliding along and giving the beetle information on how to pass over or around objects in its path.
So in response to that, I think my insect, the water scorpion, has a smart way of capturing its prey. Rather than wasting its energy and going hunting for its prey, it smartly camouflages itself and the plants around it. It then attacks its prey by firmly holding it with its jackknifing grip and injects a paralyzing venom into it. The water scorpion delivers an excruciating bite upon its prey. So it seems like from your insect, the tiger beetle, it lacks a powerful method of attack. You mentioned that your insect stops and starts periodically and eventually catches its prey. I really don't think that this is the most successful way of trying to capture prey, and that the prey it catches are just small insects, including caterpillars, ants, and spiders, while my insect is able to catch larger prey.
The tiger beetle will actually go after any insect and get his mandibles around, no matter the size. Its smaller sized prey are a factor of its environment, not its abilities. The tiger beetle also has a trick up its sleeve. Similar to your water scorpion, the beetle secretes digestive juices the moment it starts its attack. So not only must its prey deal with its powerful mandibles, they are also attacked by acid that starts to liquefy them as soon as it touches them. I think this more than qualifies as a powerful attack method. My final comment is this. Does it matter how often the target beetle has to stop to relocate its prey if it is so fast that it can easily course correct and chase them down before they have a chance to escape?
I think it does matter in how an insect captures its prey. Your insect, the tiger beetle, could be losing valuable time and energy that it could have saved if it stayed in one place. Since the tiger beetle is so fast, it could easily go after more than one prey at a time and not waste its time just on one prey. I think my insect is a better predator just because it does not waste any time on chasing prey, but rather waits and lets the prey come to them. They can easily ambush their prey by hiding in the leaves, which they cling to. Their slow movements and excellent camouflage make water scorpions inconspicuous to potential prey species, which makes them more successful as a predator.
In conclusion, the six-spotted tiger beetle is a ferocious predator. The speed and destruction of its attack are unparalleled in the insect kingdom. Even as a larvae, the insect is an accomplished predator, attacking unsuspecting insects as they wander by its burrow. The tiger beetle is also a star in research. It is a very well-studied group of beetles. Due to this, it is often used as a bioindicator, helping researchers determine the health and quality of their environments. The tiger beetle is also very beneficial to agriculture. It feeds off pests and in turn supports a healthy biome. These benefits, combined with the tiger beetle's predatory skills, leads one to an easy conclusion. The tiger beetle is clearly the better predator.
So the water scorpion, with its stick insect disguise and violent ambush upon its prey, surely makes this slow-moving insect a true terror in the aquatic invertebrate community. What makes the water scorpion so unique is that it hunts for its prey in water and uses its powerful forelimbs to capture prey. That includes even tadpoles and smaller fish. The water scorpion can withstand some degree of pollution and habitat degradation, but cannot survive in very poor water conditions. Since water scorpions are somewhat pollution tolerant, they can help researchers indicate the water quality in many of the bodies of water that they live in. The water scorpion is important to study in order to learn more about their impacts on the food web. We should try and learn more about this insect in order to gain more information about specifically the venom they use to paralyze its victims and their unique tail and how it helps them to breathe better underwater to help us better understand this predatory insect.